Hello and welcome, my killer Roombas. How you guys doing today? Chris here, Super John Bombo, and today I'm gonna try and have some fun with you guys. We're playing some battles, so you guys get to see some really cool battles gameplay over here. Played 5 games in the Ceramic Crucible earlier. These are all in a row, by the way, so I'm not skipping any random losses or anything like that. You guys get to look at some really cool eye candy while I talk about sort of a continuation on the video that I made earlier today. And first of all, I just want to sum up that video really quick because I didn't have any Bloons content in there, and I feel like some people might have skipped that video. I just want to go over it real quick in just like 30 seconds what happened in that video. I just sort of talked about how in 2017, YouTube, I feel like it was sort of like squashing me down, alright? I feel like everything that could go wrong just kind of did go wrong. Adpocalypse, leading to the monetization issues, leading to my channel, which is pretty safe, I think, being basically completely demonetized by YouTube until I have to fight against every single video, which just really freaking sucked, alright? So I kind of just, I talked about that, and I was just totally down to earth with you guys about what was going on in my life and how it just really freaking sucked. So, if you want to, feel free to go ahead and watch that video. I go in, obviously, way more depth and way more information about that, and I wanted to say thank you for all the people who kind of gave me some really comforting reactions back to me. Everybody was really, really nice to me. You know, I was kind of expecting a lot of people to just be sort of jerks and just be like, "Chris, you suck," like blah blah blah, "I hate you," or something something. I was kind of expecting that, and that's what made me hesitate for so long about making the video. I didn't want to make it for over a month, and I finally just got so fed up with it that I just had to make that video. And getting those nice reactions back was honestly it was just heartwarming, I guess is the best word to put. Heartwarming, like seriously, you guys make me feel good. So thank you. Alright, seriously, thank you. So in that video, though, I mentioned that YouTube is opening up a new beta. So this is a beta, by the way. I gotta point that out. This is a beta for sponsoring a channel. So today, basically what I want to do is I just want to talk about that, alright? Like what the deal is, what's going on, how it is a beta test and it might be updated in the future, changed in the future, hopefully for the better. And, just kind of what you guys are going to get out of it if you, are interested in this at all. So, I think the most important thing is that sponsorships and donating are super duper duper appreciated, but in no way, shape, or form required. Alright, a lot of people are like, "Chris, I really wish that I could donate, but I don't have any money." I don't want you to be struggling in life trying to give me some money. I really don't want that, alright? I'm not some money-hungry a-hole that wants to steal all your money or anything like that. I just want enough to, be able to support myself and make this my full-time job. That is my goal, alright? If I ever do end up making, getting million plus subscribers out there, I do not want you to sponsor my channel. I really do not. I do not want to be taking regular, hard-earning people's money while I'm a millionaire and just taking more of your money. I don't want that, okay? So, this is just a way that you can sort of just support me, alright? That's what it is. So let's talk about what sponsors actually get, though. So, I gotta say that I'm not taking anything away from subscribers. So if you're just a regular old person and you're kind of scared that I'm going to start taking away content from you, that's not true. I'm not going to take away content from you. I'm just going to be giving extra content, extra things to the sponsors. And I feel like that's completely fair. Alright? Just think about it for a second. They're taking their time and their money and they're, sponsoring my channel. I feel like I should give back to them in some way, right? So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to talk about the 3 perks that you guys are going to get specifically from me later on in the video. But just know that I'm not taking anything away from the regular subscribers. I'm just giving extra stuff to the sponsors, okay? Sponsors is a weird word, by the way. Sponsorees? I don't know. Whatever. So, let's talk about what they used to get, and then we're going to talk about how it kind of got updated to be a little bit different. So the way it used to work is you used to be able to sponsor for live streams. It was only for live streams. You basically sponsored the channel, and then you got this really cool little sponsor thing next to your name. So whenever you commented, it sort of showed that, like, oh man, he supports the channel. And it was kind of weird because even though I didn't try to make this happen, their comments stuck out a little bit more. Their comments were the only ones with a little thing right next to their name. So I ended up reading those comments, sadly, a little bit more. But anyways, that was like, it was kind of nice because they got something out of it. They got that little nice icon and everything. And on top of that, they added this this feature where you can have these special emoticons. So at first I thought these were kind of stupid, alright? I was like, what is anybody going to do with these emoticons? Then I realized that I could upload anything that I wanted. Alright, this is the cool part. I could upload anything that I wanted. that was, you know, reasonably safe for work. So I uploaded a couple kind of funny looking ones. I got the Chris Balloon on there, I got a farmer on there, and a guy juggling some money. So those are my 3 main ones right now. I think the more sponsors you get, the more little emoticons you can end up uploading, which I think is pretty cool as well. Eventually we might end up having, like, you know, 5 or 10 or even 15 of these little emoticons you guys can use. Now, I don't know exactly how they work just yet, but I'm assuming that you can use them on any of my videos and maybe even go to other people's videos and use them on there as well. I really hope that it's sort of cross-channel like that, where you could, you know, take your favorite subscriber or your favorite channels' little emoticons and kind of just take them over to their comment section and just have emoticons that maybe other people haven't even seen before. I think that's cool, you know? So, that's the new feature, is that now I believe you can do that on any video instead of just during the live stream chat. And that's the problem. It's like, I was like only a one time a week live streamer, so it was like people only got to use them once a week. It was like, oh, is it even worth it to sponsor for that reason alone? Probably not. So, you know, I have to say, you know, obviously, thank you to all the people who did previously sponsor the channel, who weren't really getting all that much out of it. They were just sort of trying to support my channel, and I know I'm saying that word a lot, but, you know, I don't really know how else to put it in a reasonable and meaningful way. So, thank you to all those people who just did it because they're nice. All right, thank you. So I thought that was kind of cool that now you can actually see the, I have a tank symbol right now as my sponsor button, so you can see a little tank next to your name, even in any of the comments in any of my videos. And beyond that, now you can use those emoticons. If you don't know how to use them yet, I'll make a video where I talk about that, but I'm pretty sure I've got 3 of them right now. You type in colon. So by the way, this is only for sponsors. Regular people cannot use this, sadly. I'm sorry. You type in colon, and then you type in SJB. And then there's 3 different ones that I have right now. There's Chris, there's money, and there's farm. And then you end it with another colon, and then that should make the little emoticon happen. I'm pretty sure it's also in the little emoticon section down at the bottom there. So if you don't want to type that all out, you can just click that down there too. But anyways, continuing on, they've also added this new, you know, fairly new, I don't know how old this thing is, a community section, which I'll admit that I'm not all that knowledgeable about. Alright, I've been... So, I sort of just chill and do my own thing. I make videos and I post them online. What this community section is that they're trying to kind of design YouTube into a mixture of Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube combined. So, you know, based on just looking at that, I was sort of off-put by this community section. But, you know, when you can combine everything together, it actually does make sense. Like, Facebook's kind of hard to use, and trying to get people from YouTube to Facebook's really difficult. Trying to get people from Facebook to Twitter is sort of difficult. So having this community section where everything can kind of be combined together, you can go check out all your favorite YouTubers' comments, you can put, you know, answer polls, and do different things on there. You can watch GIFs or pictures that I post on there. I think that's pretty freaking cool. So, you know, I hope that this ends up being really, really fun and interesting, and I hope that I can kind of just communicate with you guys a little bit better through this community section. Again, this is something that I'm not all that experienced with. I hope that it ends up working out well. But the cool thing about it is I can post to either everybody or to sponsors only. So if I want to do some you know, special content where I only want my sponsors to see it, I can just post it on there. So I can do special videos, I can do special live streams, I can do special other stuff. None of that's really planned at this point, but I can do it, which is really, really fun. You know, if I just want to have like a really low-key private tournament or something like that with my sponsors, it's fun that I can actually end up doing that. Alright, so those are the things that YouTube is doing by themselves. Those are none of those are like my perks. Those are just, okay, if you sponsor any channel, that's what's going to happen for you. Now, for me, I'm giving you guys a few extra perks beyond that as well. Now, the issue is that I can't do it. YouTube's really limiting a lot of the stuff that you can do. You can't have any lotteries. You can't be like, well, one of these special sponsors is going to win a t-shirt or something like that, because it's technically gambling. So there's like a lot of, you know, really kind of crazy rules to the perks that you can do. So the perks that I have currently are sort of similar to perks that I've had before, but number 1, and this is, I feel like, the most important, probably the most fun for most people, is that I am going to invite you to a Discord-only chat room. Alright, that, I said that bad. Discord only chat room. I'm inviting you to a sponsors only chat room in Discord. So what that means is, hopefully I can talk to you guys a little bit more. You know, very specifically, I'm going to spend at least 1 hour talking to the people in that chat room by themselves. You know, hopefully just shoot the crap. That's kind of my goal. I kind of want to get to know all the sponsors. I want to get to know them personally. I just want to talk to them. I'm trying to do it on the weekend, maybe Saturday or Sunday. Might be on a, you know, later on Friday or something like that, like before the live stream or something like that. But that's the first perk. All right, you know, and the best way to do this is if you have sponsored the channel already, or whatever. All I do is I need some sort of proof that you've done that, whether it's, you know, just give me a screenshot of somewhere that says, okay, I've sponsored, and show me that on Discord. Send me a message or send any of the admins a message, and then they'll very specifically add you to the chat room. Okay, you can never be kicked out of this chat room. So even if you stop being a sponsor, you can continue being in this chat room. That's the awesome thing about it. So even if you only sponsor for a month, you're going to be in there forever. So I don't know, you know, it's nice. I don't know. I like to try and communicate with my subscribers and stuff like that. So it's one great way to kind of pick the people who are the, you know, most hardcore fans of the channel, and try and interact with them a little bit more and try and get to know what they actually want to see and want me to do with the channel. And that's one thing that's sort of hard to figure out when you have, you know, hundreds of thousands of people watching your videos like that. The second special perk is that I'm going to make a special behind the scenes or a day in the life of Chris type video every month. So, at least once a month. I basically just want to let you guys know who I really am, alright? I know it's sort of difficult because you're like, oh crap, I don't even really get to see Chris all that much in real life and stuff like that. And you don't really know exactly who I am and all that stuff. So I wanted to try and, you know, make you guys understand who I am and all that stuff. Hopefully a little bit easier. And I think one way to do that is by kind of interacting with you guys in a more direct manner. And that's the nice thing is if I only have like 20 sponsors, it's really nice to just, you know, talk to those people individually. I might even know them by name. I can just even mention them in the, you know, in that specific video. It's kind of cool. And the nice thing is I can just release that to the community in the YouTube community section through the sponsors only part. So it's not like a secret video that like regular subscribers can't see or anything like that. They just won't even know that it exists. And the last perk that I'm going to be giving you guys is I want to say thank you. I want to give a personal thank you to every single person who sponsors my channel. The way this is probably going to end up working is I haven't thought it all the way through, but I'm probably going to try and get to know them through hopefully the Discord chat room, if that's the way they want to talk to me. And then I want to give them like a specific thank you, and in however they want me to say it. If they want to say, you know, instead of using my screen name, can you say my real name? And, you know, can you give me a quick shout out to, you know, my dog or something like that? I don't care. I will do that for you. So whatever you want me to do, I will shout it out in a specific video. But the thing is, I don't want to just say, this is shout out to Sam, shout out to Chris, shout out to Tim, shout out to Frank, shout out to Amanda, shout out to you know, that's just really boring. I want to do like one per video, alright? So I'm going to say like this video is basically sponsored by blah blah blah, and they said that the thing they like most about my channel is this, and I wanted to just give a big thank you to them. That's like my plan, alright? So, if you don't want me to do anything like that, if you say, I don't even want to be mentioned in that, that's fine too. I'll just go and ask you. If I don't hear anything back from you at all, I'll probably just give you a quick shout out in one of my videos, and just say thank you. You know, nothing too personal about it. If that's what they want to do, that's completely fine. But those are the 3 perks. So, you know, honestly, I actually kind of, I think this is actually a pretty good thing. I hope that it ends up working out in a favorable manner for everybody, and I hope it ends up being just exciting. You know, I don't know. We'll see. This is the first like big YouTube change that's been happening to me in a while. So I'll admit that YouTube's been sort of stale for me. I really have just been doing the same thing over and over again for several years. So to change it up a little bit like this is definitely interesting. I'm gonna try and you know, make sure you guys get all the perks that you deserve. So you know, if you do end up sponsoring the channel, again, not required by any means, but definitely appreciated. All right, guys. If you do want to sponsor, you know, thank you. If you don't want to sponsor, that's completely fine. You can tell me whatever. We'll just go with that. So for the rest of the video, we got another about 7 minutes of the video left. I'm gonna just talk about what's going on in the gameplay, because that's all I got. That's all I got for the sponsorships. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, feel free to throw it down in the comments below. I'll try and answer them as quickly as possible. But I don't think people are gonna have all that many questions. I think I was pretty straightforward with everything, and yeah, that's about it. Alright, so, we got two big bad yellow rushes coming out against each other. I only got 52 lives though, so I'm sort of afraid. I'm like, oh crap, I better battle under this. It was a little bit scary, but with two heli pallets it did end up defending, but surprisingly, with his two crappy boats over there, he ended up defending his yellow rush as well. So I was kind of upset by that. I'm like, oh man, screw this guy, we're gonna go for another yellow rush. So the battle energy wore off. He's gonna switch to a destroyer. He sold one of his boats to get a destroyer up. I don't know if it's gonna be strong enough, man. Destroyers are good, but not that good. He's gonna start losing a lot of lives, or do a quick regen white mix in there. He's down to 60, 50, 40, 20, and we do take Smiley down. He's not gonna be smiling after that, man. Holy crap, no he's not. So we ended up wiping him out with a yellow rush right there, which is sort of surprising. You know, you don't kill that many people with yellow rushes these days. But if there's any rush that you know, catches people off guard, it is the yellow rush. If you do it, if you time it well, and you get a greedy player, bam, yellows can take anybody down. And you force battle energy, you see right after that they build another banana farm or upgrade their banana farm, you better do another freaking yellow rush, man. That's the easiest way to take somebody down. But you know, one thing is regen yellows used to be a really big thing in this game. All right. Especially in Flash. Regen yellows were dangerous. But I actually don't recommend doing regen yellows anymore. They're too expensive. Just go for the regular yellows. You're talking about a pretty good income boost. And they're way easier to afford, so you can just send up more yellows. So unless they have something really weird that ends up not being good against regen balloons, you know, like a 2-3 ninja or something, I don't know. You're probably better off going with yellow balloons. Even against 2-3 ninja. I can't even think of anything that would actually be better as regen yellows compared to regular yellows. So let's continue. Right now we've got some pretty crazy stuff happening. We got a ninja player. He's a ninja farm player against my helipod strat. So right now he's actually dominating me. I would say it's pretty much dominating me. You know, he's got two banana farms real freaking quick up there. I'm trying to catch up with my banana farms while also trying to be sort of aggressive with my blue balloons up in here. We do end up getting our second banana farm up, and I'm trying to continue with just a gigantic blue rush, but he's a third tier ninja going. So I'm like, no. I'm kind of angry, you know? I'm like, what the heck, man? How does he defend so gosh darn easily against all these balloons and get such a delicious amount of banana farms over there? It's pretty cray-cray. But in the end, guess what? Heli pallet up to 0-0 is about the same price, if not less, than a third tier ninja. I think it's less than a third tier ninja over there. Much less than a third tier ninja. So right now I actually have a banana farm advantage. Well, I had a banana farm advantage for at least a little while. So I did something sort of goofy right here. I got a Dartling gun as my random tower. I decided to say, screw it, let's try it out, man. I don't think I've ever done such a weird, crazy amount of micro, you know, towers all at the same time. You got the Monkey Ace, which isn't really like a micro tower in itself, but it's sort of goofy where it flies all over the map in kind of its own little pattern, which is different than most other towers. So that's goofy in itself. But mixing the Dartling gun and the heli pallet together was just funky, you know? So we went for a quick green rush against this guy, and of course we ended up almost hurting him, but we forced a battle energy, alright? That's the main thing. If you force a battle energy, you know you got a big thing going for yourself. So we're going to go for a big bad yellow rush now. We're going to have to counter... we tried to do a yellow rush, but he ended up doing a bigger rush back at us. Ended up almost hurting us, but with the battle energy, we do him defending. So I gotta go for another rush against this guy. We're gonna go for a quick regen white yellow combo rush before he gets his 2-3 or 3-0 boomer up in here. Looks like we're gonna cause some problems most likely, but he sells the ninja for a 2-3 boomer, and he will end up defending most of the balloons. But I think a regen white rush might actually be in order right here. Regen whites are usually one of the best things against a 2-3 boomer on this map. But he ends up getting some extra ninjas over here, and he does end up defending. So magical plays from Ziggy Zag up in here. Woo! Nice, man. I've got to admit that my defense, pretty bad at this point, but if I can get a quick left-sided heli pallet, you got, you know, pretty good amount of pop power in there. So I'm not even that afraid of him killing me, but just having him have the advantage at this point kind of sucks. Alright, 2-3 boomer plus, and those are good towers, by the way. They're a little bit bad against camo leads, though, so that's why we need to go for a quick camo lead rush against this guy. I just played these games today, man, so I kind of remember exactly what I did. And I just know from thought process, like, what I was thinking at the same time. Gonna go for that Camel Lead. I noticed a little bit on the late side, but that's okay. I ended up getting a 3rd tier Banana Farm on my side as well, which is pretty nice. But still behind on Banana Farms. He's got 5 over there. What? Oh my god. And we only have 438 income. It's not like we're rolling around in money or something like that. So we ended up doing some pretty nasty damage against this guy. Holy but Jesus, man. We did, what, 50 lives of damage with those 2 heads. That's really quick, 48 lives. And he's going to end up getting a 2-3 Ninja, 2-3 Boomer combo. Now, I do know that a 2-3 Ninja, even though good, is weak against random regen camo Bloons. So we sent it just a small rush. Just a small rush of camo regens. I didn't want to go too big, because if he ends up getting a 3rd tier Ninja like he did, he would have been able to easily defend that, and, you know, basically I'd be done for. So I ended up getting another 3rd tier Banana Farm up in here, but he's still got an advantage on me, believe it or not, because he's got such little amounts of defense that's doing such a good job. So I'm going to go for a really quick rush against this guy. We've got 2-3 Ninja, and just a regular 2-3 Boomer that's somehow magically defended by regen-led Ceramic Rush combo. I was actually a little bit amazed by that. Kind of hoping that it was just going to sneak through. But I guess with that battle energy, the 2-3 Ninja slows those things down dramatically. So what? Are you kidding me? He did such an amazing job that he ended up getting a freaking 4-2 Banana Farm before round 18. Now that's scary. But the only good news is if we can take this guy down with a Moab right now, it's game over. I think he's got only one more battle energy left, so we force the battle energy here, man. He's going to be in for a horrible time. We do a really big rush. We get, you know, a crap ton of regen leads underneath this thing. We get some, you know, ceramics underneath here as well. He's got a ton of things to defend. 4th tier Ninja plus 2-3. Is he going to be able to defend this thing? It looks like it almost gets taken down, but he does not, and he still ends up defending. He counter rushes me with his own little baby Moab rush, but I get my helipods up to defend. Oh my goodness, man. What the heck? This game's been crazy all over the place. Now, the bad news is, he's got a huge farm advantage, guys. Huge. When you get that 4-2, man, oh my god, it's scary. You pretty much know you're going to win that game once you get that 4-2 and defend. So I got to go for another rush. I got to be aggressive. That's all I can do is just be aggressive enough. Hopefully, he has to sell all his banana farms and dies. So we get another rush coming up in here. He is able to defend it with nothing extra, I think. Yeah, nothing extra. He defends that thing. Now, he sells his boomerang. I don't know if he did end up using a turbocharge, but he sold his boomerang to rebuy it. And, you know, I'm having some trouble on my side. I've got a Dartling gun and 3 helipods. That's it. And they're like low-level helipods, too. So he's going to rush me, it looks like. We're going to have to counter-rush, guys. We got $10,000 to deal with. How are we going to do this? We're thinking some camo regen Bloons underneath this thing. We're hoping that his 2-3 Ninja, 4-2 Ninja combo is not good enough. He's still trying to keep his banana farm over there. I don't even want to pop this BFB, by the way. Don't even want to. And it looks like this game's getting really, really tight, but to end it all, man, all I gotta say is, this was a really freaking good game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It got cray-cray up in here. If you want to sponsor, feel free. Again, not required by any means. Just to update you guys. Not required by any means, but it'd be really, really nice if, you know, you wanted to support my channel like that. We ended up taking him down with those camo regen lads, and we win our game. Really tight, but amazing. Press the like button if you want, subscribe if you haven't, and of course, have a super-duper delicious day.